Hi, it's Clark Reid with Goings On in the World of Tech for today. If you enjoy these reports and find them useful, hit the like button, and you can also subscribe by tapping that subscribe button too, and thank you. With the protests going on all weekend in China over the draconian COVID policies there, and with some calling for regime change too, now there's Twitter spam flooding the timelines, apparently an effort by the Chinese government to make it harder for people to get information about the protests in China's largest cities. According to Engadget.com, most of the spam centers around porn or gambling. Local activists use Twitter through a VPN to avoid Chinese government censorship of the protests on domestic networks. With Twitter's Elon Musk wiping out over half the platform staff, they're having a heck of a time keeping up with getting rid of all that spam. The spam bots appear to be prompted when a person keys in the names of the cities in Chinese characters. Meanwhile, the protests continue with crowds holding up blank sheets of paper. WhatsApp has introduced an interesting feature which should come in handy if you're on that app a lot and you haven't gotten in the habit of using notes to remind yourself of things on the phone. TechCrunch.com reports you can message yourself with the, in fact, that's what they call the app. They're calling the app feature Message Yourself. How original. It's a good way, anyway, to make a quick note of something or send yourself a reminder. And again, if you don't use the notes feature on your phone, you could even message a shopping list to yourself. The feature is rolling out now, should be out in the next couple of weeks on iOS and Android devices. And Signal has a similar feature, but kind of a cool thing with WhatsApp. You can set it to put the reminder at the top of your contact list so you can find it easier. Tesla has a refresh of the Model 3 in the works. TheVerge.com says it'll have fewer interior components, this is weird because they already have a very stark interior, but at any rate, it'll have that and a redesigned exterior a little bit. The goal is to cut the production costs and increase appeal. Whether they pass on the savings is anyone's guess right now. The freshened model should be rolling off the Shanghai lines in the third quarter of 2023, and it'll be built at the Fremont factory too, but they haven't given us a date for that as yet. Although it was hyped as the affordable Tesla at $35,000, it only hit that price point for about a minute. Right now, the cheapest Model 3 is a base price of $46,900. And, of course, there's a waiting list. Despite inflation and some recession, Black Friday online sales hit a record $9.1 billion, up 2.3% from last year, according to GeekWire.com, with that data coming from Adobe Analytics. Electronics were the big segment, up 221% overall. Smart home items up 271%. Audio equipment was up 230%. Toys a whopping 285%. And exercise equipment increased too. It was up about 218%. I'm Clark Reid, and you're Technified for now.